Hey, hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Monster Rancher Advance 1. We are nearing the end of poor Cucumbers here, our Golem Dino, or Golem Zoom, whatever. And he's so old that even though he's on the S-Class and he's done one of the Elite Four, Big Four tournaments, I don't think he's going to make it through the rest of them. If he does, this is going to be the shortest stream ever, and we're going to try. But we are going to only train him on his defense, and hopefully what's going to wind up happening is he will be one of our best defensive trainers once he is ready to retire. But let's not think about that. We are just training with Gumdrop for defense and life for now. It's not giving him huge gains, but it is the stat he is predisposed to, and therefore hopefully it will give him... See, 13 points isn't bad this late in the game, and the more important thing is he's over 800 now, which is not supposed to be some sort of Dragon Ball Z thing, just he's over 800. He's very strong. He'll be able to pass that knowledge on to the next generation. Hello, Raphael. Hello, Vincent. Hello, Ledge. Hello, Sacred Rain Shadows. Thank you all for joining the stream. Ledge shouted, I do what I want, and I'm not fully sure why. But it's fine. It's fine. It has been a weird week for me. I am extremely tired. I'm not on very much sleep right now, but it's kind of for a good reason. The reason I am not fully rested is my body is getting used to first shift hours again, which I've needed to go back to. Obviously, I'm streaming this at about 3 p.m. Eastern, my usual time. Bye, Nisi. Nisi was already doing lap Nisi, and now she is immediately annoyed by my voice. And I will finish that thought in a second. Pyro, look closely at Cucumber. It's been good for us for a long time, but I think it's at its limit. We should let it retire or become a training coach. I'll take care of the Agima paperwork, so think about it a while, okay? Wow. I didn't think he wouldn't last more than 3 minutes, but here we are. Next week is the official tournament. Cucumber's pretty lively. Yeah, and I think that's all he is. Well, I guess we're already starting with a new monster then, if he's truly done. I mean, that last training was still important because that got him over 800 points in defense. So that gave him an extra defensive level, and that will just help us in the long run. Man, I'm so sad, but it's okay. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. You did well, Cucumber. I'm leaving you on the thumbnail, and we'll just get a new monster when we head into town. So as always, folks, do get your names and lines ready. Words, passwords. Remember that a password must be 7 characters or less. Names are, I think, 10 characters. Just don't make them wildly inappropriate, please. Anyway, so we had our plan with our boy. Unless there is a different coaching regimen that I think might help him better, I'd prefer to put him here. But let's see. We've got accuracy and intelligence, that's not appropriate. Life and power is interesting, but that doesn't play into his main strength. Power defense isn't bad. His power is significantly higher, his defense is super significantly higher. We again lose intelligence. He would cause a greater intelligence loss, but that's not so bad. Okay. What's on the second page here? Power and accuracy at the cost of speed, eh. Intelligence and life, no. Speed and life, no. Life and defense. See, life and defense isn't bad either. Because if I wanted to raise a full tanky monster, I could alternate Gumdrop and, say, a life defense. But so we have seen that baby monsters don't do very well on the super trainings, which is why even our boy here was not very good with Gumdrop. I want stronger level 1 coaches, especially this motherfucker. But anyway, I want stronger level 1 coaches because that puts them in a better position for then hitting the level 2 coaches once they're old enough to do it. I mean, we saw in Monster Rancher Advance 2, having 999 defense pretty much wins the game, and we got awfully close here. So I think that is what we need to be doing. So Cucumber, I know this kind of wastes, quote-unquote, his other stats, but we are setting ourselves up for long-term gain here, and because this is a defense-oriented game, increasing our defense from the beginning that much is going to be a huge benefit. So let's do it. The coach for this training was sent by Agima. If you register a different coach, this one will be chopped up and mixed into... Whoa, never mind. Brain filter caught one. That would have been a career ender. It'll be, let's say, sent back home. So be careful. Do you want Cucumber this training? That's not grammar. Yes, I want Cucumber this training. Cucumber has been assigned to coach this training. That's the wrong voice I do for her, actually. We await your return. Yeah, she's the breathy, sexy voice. So, anyway, let's head to the studio? No. Studio is... yeah, the combiner. We want the shrine. Welcome to the Age Monster Shrine. How would you like to regenerate a monster? With a tablet, please. I mean, yeah, a tablet. Okay. Give me a 7-character or less phrase. Vincent Fenrir says furnace. For a split second, I thought you said Ferris, like the Final Fantasy V protagonist. I got all excited. Furnace. Okay, I can do furnace. This is not legally binding, depending on what it is, because if it's a goddamn mochi, you bet your ass it's going to be sent back to the farm. Hello, Genergy. Thank you for joining the stream. Huh. I don't think I raised a pixie in Advance 2. I know I didn't raise a pixie Naga in anything but 4. And even then, I think I did that with my cheaty run instead of my normal run. Yeah, and I haven't done a Power Pixie in a while. Fuck it! Power Pixie! Which is going to be stupid and ridiculous. Can we marvel at the quality of the animation for a moment? That's one word for it. Jokes aside, yes, the pixel art is pretty damn good. This game probably looked pretty damn good for being on the Game Boy Advance back in the day, especially since a Game Boy Advance screen would not be as sharp as the way I am playing this. Bluely? Smurfette in pixie form? Raphael suggests the name Bluely? Blue Ellie? Sure. Yeah, there is a lot of motion to the animation. It's probably because, like, with the smaller screens, they had to, you know what? I'm gonna modify this a bit. This way I can call her Ellie for short. I don't know. That has a nice ring to it. Blue Ellie. It's sort of like, you know, back in the days, I almost said the 20s, but like this is the 20s, but the last 20s. You know, when they first made the jump from plays to movies, the moving pictures, everyone had to overact because that's what you were used to when you're putting on a play. You have to overact so the people in the back of the house can see what the hell you're doing. So if your graphics quality isn't very good, then you have to over-enunciate everything, over-animate it, so someone squinting on the screen when they're riding in the back of mom's car on the way to the dentist still knows what's going on. Alright, Ellie, let's see what you got. You have a soft smell and a hard skin. I mean, I suppose that's better than the other way around. Because then you just have you bathe well, but then you roll around in, like, kitty poop? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we've got a high kick, we've got a ray. That's all we got. Wow, that's not a whole hell of a lot of anything. Are your stats... Your stats are not gonna be good for being a power pixie. And you dislike battle. And you like presents. And you're purple? Wait a minute! I think we've been looking at this all wrong. Well... Okay. We're gonna try it. Because now I am perversely curious how this is gonna work out. But, yeah, let's make a defense-oriented power pixie for funsies. Alright. Well, that's already a good sign. She's got a hard head. 4 points of defense. See, that doesn't sound like much, but being a baby monster... And obviously she's not predisposed to defense. That's probably not the worst amount of gain she could... Okay. Failure. Well, it's fine. She probably wanted to get money for that. She thought this was Monster Rancher 1, and she thought she would be paid for her training. Alright, what do you like to eat? That's not a bad variety. If she drinks milk, it's not too bad. There's no 4-3, unfortunately, but I'll take a 3-3. I'll definitely take a 3-3. And how appropriate, we need a money-making monster, and it should be our purple pixie girl today. But let's keep this going. The game is easy, so Pyro is saddled with a monster that hates battle. Yeah, that's my luck with Monster Ranger. So, was I talking about my week? I've had a very exhausting week. So, it is, I've been up since midnight, so I've been up 15 hours as I'm starting this. And I didn't want to be up since midnight. I went down at about 9, and my body... was like, yeah, 3 hours is enough. And as I've been rotating my hours around, I mean, this is not anything shocking or surprising, but like most of the days I've been groggy when I wake up during the day, but then when I wake up at frickin' midnight or 1 in the morning, my body's like, yeah, that was enough sleep, and is just ready to go. And it's driving me batty. This is why I've said I always feel like I'm more productive when I have first shift hours, because okay, now I don't have a 3-3. I have a 2-3, because I can't drink milk every month. Well, if I'm forced to... Yeah. Alright. Well, no. I want 3 nutrition at least. Yeah, so we're just gonna feed her a pill, I guess. Anyway, I always feel more productive when I wake up at 4 in the morning or before, because my body doesn't need as much sleep at that point. Like, for whatever reason, if I just sleep from 8 to midnight, my body's like, yeah, that was enough. Whereas if I sleep from 4 a.m. to noon, I'm still groggy. So, I like being awake at night, but my body does not like that. So, here I am. And hopefully, I will start to feel better soon. I'm glad you're really energetic, Ellie, because you've got a lot of work ahead. And speaking of energy, I do have a coffee here. With my super cool and popular public figure life, I have to remember to get myself some coffee because I'm almost out. Alexa, add black silk coffee to the shopping list. Thank you. Making Ruin work, how dare. She was tugging my sleeve the other day. Which, for anyone who doesn't know, because I do know people watch Monster Rancher who don't know who the hell I am for anything else. Ruin is my character from Final Fantasy XIV, and we have been adventuring together, as in I have an account that I have had for like 11 years at this point. And sale at a Gima Training Center. Alright, we'll take advantage of that. And I know that it's just data and blah blah blah, but at this point Ruin has become her own person, and she is special to all of us, and has developed her own personality. And, I forget the point of saying all of that. Okay, I didn't... There's a possibility that you learn a new skill. It will be hard for you to learn a new skill. There is a possibility you will learn a new skill. It will be hard for you to learn a new skill. And then what was the top one? It will be hard for you to learn a new skill. Okay, so what was tough? It will be hard for you to learn a new skill. Okay, I would rather have an ability than no ability, so go ahead and take speed, I guess, because the only other one is sense, and we're not doing intelligence here, so I guess do speed. I should be careful with how I say that sentence. She is gonna get her ass beat. Or am I in control of this? I forget. I am in control of this, that's right. Kick. Great. Punch. It's all in the mind. Well, here's another... Okay, Ellie, get your head out of your ass, please. Not listening to me is a very Ruin thing. Oh! Tugging at the sleeve. That's why I brought that up. So, all I mean by that, for anyone who does not know me, is that means I just had an urge to play Final Fantasy XIV. But not for long. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things starting this week. I feel fine. So, we should be back to normal. I should be playing Final Fantasy XII again Mondays and Wednesdays. Oh! I'm gonna have to get lucky here. Do something, Ellie! Okay, I guess getting punched and falling unconscious counts as something. Speed went up 30 points, though, so those are always worth doing, even if you get the crap kicked out of you. Aw, don't do that. Wow, that is also a good animation. I feel bad. That's triggering my sympathy for putting her in that situation. Here, eat another pill, please. That'll make everything better. Yeah, I know, Aroma. I know. Her loyalty is 30. We can't do a tournament yet. We can't risk a tournament. She's not strong enough to really do anything in one anyway yet. She's lively. Okay, let's get her defense up to 100 just to get it up another level. And then we'll focus on power for a little while. And this whole thing might be... Okay, never mind. We'll focus on power now. This whole thing might just be, what's the word I'm looking for? An act of futility. But you know what? I don't care. It's gonna make me laugh. That's cute. That's a cute animation. Oh my god, I love the pixies in Advance. I don't think we did a pixie in Advance 2, did we? Or did we? Maybe we did. Was that my finishing monster? I don't remember now. God, I need to rewatch my old series. You know, I just assumed she was a Naga, what with the purple bluish skin and such, but like... I just realized I didn't actually check. We haven't read her description. Let's pull her up in the book real quick. Alrado. Is there no description in this one? Ooh, I guess there's no description in this game. Oh well. I mean, she's clearly a Naga. What else has purple skin, right? Is she a tiger? Because the tiger skin there is a little purpley. No, she's half Antlin? Okay. Sure. Well, she's purple. That's what matters the most. Okay, we're going. So yeah, so keep working on power for a hot minute. Oh, you did see it, Ledge? Good deal. Yeah, I was too taken by the purple. Ellie looks... You know, that really isn't a bad idea for her, Raphael, if I just expand what my training regimens can be. Oh, come on. You're very lazy. Do you want money? Will that help motivate you? Stress is taking its toll. We need to get her in a tournament fairly quickly so we can break the stress. I didn't ignore chat. I didn't see chat. There was a difference. This is why we need Akamura here every week, because she's the chat monitor, since I can't look at the game and the chat and the such at the same time. Being up since midnight has been interesting. I spent most of my morning. I mean, I got other tasks done while it was quiet. So when I got to do some pleasure gaming this morning, once Akamura was awake, I played an irresponsible amount of my air traffic control game, and I was playing in Los Angeles, and I did so bad this morning. I had to delete about 20 planes because I kept getting them in each other's way. And I had 45 major mistakes, which is a mishandled airplane. But we had no fatal accidents, so yay mediocrity. Ugh. I've been in a planes mood all day, but Monster Rancher is calling, and it's fine. Now I'm in a Monster Rancher mood. Power. My sleep schedule continues to be my final boss. Yeah, pretty much. So, hold on. Before I rant on that, Vincent also says, maybe I should dust off my old PS2 and play some Monster Rancher 4. There is never a bad time for Monster Rancher. I've started emulating it. I mean, obviously because for capturing purposes and whatever, but one of the other things I really like about emulation is with Monster Rancher 4 specifically, I didn't like the way the right stick moved the camera. Like the rotation was backwards. I wanted to invert the axis. So with emulation, I can actually do that. What a surprise! It's Francesca. Oh, didn't I give him the close to Cecil voice? So it's, oh, Ms. Francesca, what's wrong? Yeah, that's it. I don't snivel as hard as I do with Cecil. You look tired. Oh, does it show? I'm just feeling so faint. I need an attractive YouTuber's couch to faint on. I've been getting tired lately of Pyro hitting on me. I was wondering if you know of any good remedies. Remedies? I'm sure Crow has nutritious goods at his store. Let's go! Thank you, Aroma. Okay, we're just going to Crowbeak's store, apparently. Welcome. I've been really tired lately. Am I Pyro? Do you have something to cure fatigue? Oh, yes, I have just the thing. How's this? Mango! Thank you. How much is it? Oh no, you look like you're hot and in desperate need. It's a gift. Just buy something next time you stop by. Oh, yes, thank you very much. Be sure to come back now. Thanks, you too. What? Oh, thanks you two for showing me such a kind shop. The owner's really nice. I'll see you two later. Zest, did you hear Crow's change in attitude? Yeah, he was totally different than usual. I think that's what they call thirsty. Miss Francesca's really pretty, that's why. Did I write this game dialogue? That's so cool, I want to be pretty like that when I grow up. Well, we can't all achieve our dreams, Aroma. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for bullying you. Ellie seems to be really energetic. Okay, what was the point of any of that? I mean, I actually like the flavor text, if that's all it was. It's just unusual in games. It's even unusual in frickin' Monster Rancher. Okay, we're gonna try the Youth Cup. I'm gonna just rest her this week, but I don't think she's gonna win. Unfortunately, my computer can't handle emulation. Ooh, I understand that. I 100% understand that. I had trouble running a PS2 emulator for wait, what? Oh, it's only week 1. I thought it was already... I don't know where I was thinking it was week 4. I'm sorry, Ellie. Keep practicing, please. Yeah, for a long time, I couldn't run a couple games like Kessen 2, anything with a lot of particle effects. Not because PCSX2 was unoptimized, but just because my computer couldn't handle whatever the demand was. The good thing about being a YouTuber is I'm constantly budgeting for better hardware because of the demands of streaming. And I'm in a lucky position where I can afford to do it, and it lets me keep my hardware kind of up to date, you know? But I recognize not everyone is in that position. Pyro, did I work for Koei Tecmo? If I worked for Koei Tecmo, I would have died on the hill that we needed a Monster Rancher 6. And I don't mean frickin' Ultra Kaiju. I mean something more in the vein of 4 and 2, I guess? 2 and 4? Actually, it's because I hadn't played these games. If you can get something... See, like, if you get the coach system of Advanced 1 and 2 with modern power and the classic monsters instead of the Ultra Kaiju nonsense, it would sell 1 billion copies. Not literally, obviously, but it would sell a bunch. There's a sale going on at the training center. Alright, so we'll do our tournament and then do that. I don't mind skipping the official for that one more time. So, let's do this. I do want to enter the tournament at Roma. Young power flows out! Don't put it that way, Francesca. New monsters are entering for their first battle in this arena again this year. Good luck! Youth Cup is beginning. Pyro, let's win the championship! Okay. Blue Ellie versus Melanie. Comparable numbers? She's just... She's been today. Yeah, she's... Nisi... I don't fully understand what's going on with Nisi today, but... Yeah, she's been a brat. If she hasn't been in my lap, she's been screaming. And she's not sick. She was doing the, like, I'm about to throw up noise, and then she never did. She just made the noise, and when I expressed my concern, she then jumped up in my lap and just slept for a bit. We're just shit-kicking each other. What is this, a freaking Chun-Li versus Chun-Li Street Fighter match? She can't do anything from close range. I mean, literally, because she doesn't have a move slotted there. My accuracy is garbage. This isn't good. Like, none of this is good. Power Pixies are never good. We just accept it for being a thing that can happen in the game. Alright, so the results of the shit-kicking contest is Blue Ellie won her first match. Well, good for her. Ugh. Canely won the tournament? Okay. March, I think, is going to kick our ass. And as humiliating as it is to be beaten by Mochi, yeah, March's power is decent. Even if his slaps aren't very good, she doesn't have enough life in the tank or enough defense yet to be able to survive that. Her kick is also awfully expensive. I don't think it's that expensive in other Monster Ranchers. When I did the original Monster Rancher 1 run, I remember I had a Kasumi Pixie, and I don't remember what her name was. But I do remember she had, I think it was called Wind Lance. It was like a jumping flippy drill kick. And even, like, that was a little expensive, but it was also boosted and extremely accurate, and it was a late game move, and I'm like, this is just a simple high kick, and it's garbage. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna see this through, even if we lose. Like, I had no illusions that we were gonna get away with one here. I mean, we would have had to get extremely lucky. Yeah. Oh, so it goes. Hello, Mila? Thank you for joining the stream. I know you're Mimi, I just can't remember if you put a pronunciation for your name change. Mila? Tavi. Was her name Tavi? I don't remember. I have had so many... One of you need... Or I need to get famous enough that we have a bunch of people who are going to make a wiki of me. And then they can go back through all of my Monster Rancher adventures and just get wiki pages on every single monster I've ever raised across the series, franchise. And we'll see what it is. Mela, thank you. Yeah. There aren't... I like being reminded of the ones that... Like, I mentioned this, someone did a storyline analysis of Monster Rancher, I think as a franchise, I can't remember now. And they used some of my footage for the video. The footage they used was of Crit Hit from Monster Rancher 1. And I was just like, aw, it's good to see Crit Hit again. I remember Crit Hit. But I mainly remember him after he was brought back to my attention. Most of my monsters, I can't name them anymore. It's been so many years. Do you guys realize I have been doing Monster Rancher on YouTube, specifically Monster Rancher on YouTube, for like 11 years at this point? Or maybe 12 years? What the hell? There's people who were not born yet when I started, who now at least have self-awareness and a modicum of intelligence. Like, anyway, our next anniversary is next month. I have no plans for it, but it'll be our 14th anniversary next month of the channels. Well, and the Akuma around me. Your oldest Monster Rancher video would be in 5th or 6th grade. Oh my god. Are you gonna do another episode of Evo? I want to. I stopped Evo because it wasn't doing very well. Not nobody, obviously. I'm exaggerating, but the general audience does not like Evo. And it is probably my worst viewed episodes of the Monster Rancher franchise, which is reflective of most people not liking the game. And I get it. I 100% get it. Because I have always been an Evo defender, and I will say, I will die on the hill that subjectively, it's one of my favorites, if not my absolute favorite. But it's not because of the circus theme, which is annoying, and it's not because of the interactive training, which I don't particularly care for, even though it's different. It just wears on you after a while. I mainly like Evo because by the time Evo came out, all of its systems were very polished. The battle systems and such were very, very polished. And because I loved the handcrafted dungeons. Those are my big two reasons of... Oh, and all the monsters that were there. Because they kept a lot of the classics and even had some surprises like a Monol boss, and Monols hadn't been seen since Monster Rancher 1, I think. So it was cool. It was just interesting. But I understand why everyone else hates Evo. It's just the way I'm wired, I guess. Yeah, go ahead, learn it. We need accuracy anyway. Oh, I forgot you default to no there, Aroma. I mean, maybe that's for the best. I just have to make sure I don't overly tappy the A button. There we go. Yep. Enjoy. Oh, good. Another pixie teacher. We desperately need a new attack. If we're going to actually make a go of a power pixie, we need to do something besides just shit-kicking the opponent. Because we don't have the raw power that one move is enough, and we don't have the raw defense that we can just do chip and chip and chip and chip until we win. We have to try to get a better variety going. Stop kicking me. You're the one who shall be kicked. Yeah, slapped as fuck all. Okay, got it. But it winces me? Huh. Alright, nope. Dang it. We're just shit-kicking each other. Shit! No! I would have had it! Oh, I got one more in under the gun, and it won't matter. Damn it. Oh well, we'll get some points out of it anyway. Accuracy 36, that's not anything to sneeze at. And Ellie learned a new skill. Yeah, way to go. Okay. No. Clicking the wrong buttons. Okay. Mega Ray. Critical S, accuracy C, damage 6. That's not bad. Let's give it a go. Even though this is not really what we're trying to do here, but... I mean, whatever. If she doesn't work out, as long as... See, this is another reason I like these games. So, I mean, Advance 1 and 2. Even if she doesn't work out very well, if she's not breeding fodder, which I probably shouldn't use in this case, but whatever. If she's not for breeding, combining, then she will, as long as she's an upgrade to one of the coaching positions, it's a net positive. And, I mean, I could stick her in one of the ones that just don't even matter. Like... Well, never mind. All those numbers are going to be too low to replace anybody. But, I mean, even if her speed is just a tiny, tiny increase over whoever the speed coach is, that's still a net positive. So... Huh. Oh, whatever. All right, let's get her life over. Let's get her life over 100 at least. The mochi's well animated too. I love the art style in this game. Like they did a lot with what they had. I wonder if that's why the writing is so much better too, because they couldn't rely on the art telling the story, so the localization seems a little bit tighter than the other Monster Ranchers. I mean, it could be another team or another studio or something that helped, but just compared to Monster Ranchers 1 through 4, man, the localization was bad in those. Okay, Ellie. Yeah, let's do this one. I mean, we lost our first tournament, but that doesn't mean we'll lose them all, and we got close on that one. I think instead of making her a coach, she'll be specific. You can breed her and make a more powerful monster later. Kind of depends on where her stats go, because if I'm going to press on a power pixie clan, then you know what? Actually, if I want to make a long-term power pixie, freezing her may not be a bad strategy because then I'll have someone to start with instead of trying to train him up from scratch, which, as I am doing now, does not work very well. Going back to the Evo thing, I'm wondering if Evo would go over better if I stream it like this, because Evo is also so story-heavy, and with the way the trainings work, because they're the interactive trainings, I wonder if it would be better suited if I stream them instead. I mean, at this point, I've pretty much decided that if I do Monster Rancher anymore for the channel, it's got to be streams, because I've done as much as I can with jokes and observations of, I've been streaming 40 minutes already? Holy shit. I've done all of the observations and jokes I can on all of the games, so it's gotta be, I've got to just stream them from here on out. Popra. Alright. You know, none of this is really looking good for Ellie's sake. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna need something else. Let's try out that new move we got. That's not very good. Given that her intelligence is 50 points higher than her power, and that move is so much more expensive. That was a crit too, so that's not great that's not great offense, and it's less accurate than her kick. She's actually better served so far being a power pixie, which is ridiculous because she's not good at it and she's gonna lose this fight. Trainwreck would have been a good name for her. Well, good try, Ellie. I mean, the only reason Power Pixies work in the first place is because we get lucky with particular moves. The reason it works so well in Monster Rancher 4 is because if you have a Kasumi Pixie specifically, they start with high-quality moves, and they are predisposed to power and accuracy. So even though generally a Power Pixie is not useful, a Kasumi Pixie is singularly designed to be one. And if I remember right, my successful Power Pixies have all been Kasumis, right? Because I think we had a Power Pixie in Monster Rancher 2, but that also was done because of a Dead or Alive disc. Like, it was a literal Kasumi Pixie. And they are specifically designed to be Power Pixies. Your average pixie is not going to be able to do that without planning, breeding, and having the right support system to get you there. Which is not to say it's impossible, just pretty damn hard. Hey, she didn't completely lose. There's something. Blue Ellie won 3rd place. She was not the most useless. Alright. I mean, we'll get a couple dollars out of it. Or not. Well, she'll get a fame point out of it. Or not. Okay. Well, she'll get a few points that hopefully matter. Blue Ellie did its best. Nope. I think it's sorry. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. Well, like I said, I've committed. I'm going to see this terrible idea through, at least for this stream. Okay. So... Ugh. You're not ready. You need another move, or you need a lot more defense, or you need a lot more life, ideally all 3. What's her power gains? Wait a minute, I wasn't even paying attention to the... Mark that one off the list. Let's try one more time. I mean, let's do a little training. Let's see if we can get a decent move. But yeah, I may want to abandon this idea. I tried the new move. That was the one that was, like, overly expensive and didn't hit very hard, even though her intelligence is higher than her power. Like, it's... What? It's not good at all. I didn't even mean to pick this. I meant to pick power. Ellie, I think we need to have a discussion. 8 points isn't nothing. Not on a single training. Okay, 8 points on defense. What's her power if she succeeds? 8 points. I mean, obviously those are not the predisposed numbers, but... Oh my god, she's been alive for a full year already. She's grown a little bigger, hasn't she? In what dimension? I almost called you Cecil. The fuck's your name? Zest? It's fine. Next week is the tournament. She's not ready. I need another month of training, man. I mean, I need another training at Agima. Let's see. Can I get her to power 150 at least? I like that running animation. Like, it's a prance. It doesn't fit for what she's doing, but the idea of it being a prance is kind of funny to me. Eat a pill. Okay. Any tournaments this week? Or month? No. Alright, so we're gonna... She's such a money drain right now. This is such a terrible idea. There is a possibility you will learn a new move, but that's accuracy. Oh, you will probably learn a new skill. Doing power? Fuck yeah, do it. $3,000? Ugh. God. Wow. I am so gonna die unless I just stay out of his range. I mean... Oh god! Oh my god! See it through, Ellie. You can't die in the training sessions. I don't think. It would be funny if you could. Back off. Yup. Just stay at middle range and keep backing off if you can. Okay. Well, if he's not gonna let us. Wow. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Hey, she dodged one. Kick. Luckily, we know that we don't have to win this match in order to get the technique. Maybe there's a better chance of learning it if we win? I don't know. Well, I hope you learned something there, Ellie. Eh! Not horrible. I mean, it doesn't help our monetary situation here, but... Let's at least try to... Okay, if she loses 3 tournaments in a row, I'm gonna pull the plug on this project. Huh? What's that at Blue Ellie? Really? You're giving that to us? Pyro Blue Ellie says that we can have some drugs. Okay. Thank you, Blue Ellie. How lucky. Oh, okay. Well... I mean, she can be a dealer if we need money that badly. When is a... Oh, good. Next week. Perfect. Alright. Let's try one more time, and if this doesn't work, we're just gonna put her on ice. Get those ideas ready again. Rookie! The title given to elite youngsters. I don't think that's what rookie means. The fighters worthy of the title are now gathering. Show your power. The Rookie Cup starts now. Pyro, let's win. Okay. Lindo. Okay, let's try high kick. Oh yeah, and she didn't even learn a move in that, did she? Kick him. Ah! Need to save up my guts a bit more. Good dodge. I mean, she does have the speed. She's gonna be better suited to dodging their horse shit. Although he's got a high hit rate against her anyway, compared to hers. Hello, Akamura. You're very pretty. I like your hair. I'm not pretty. If I was pretty, I'd be on face cam. Well, I know you think I'm pretty.
Well, maybe if you thought you were pretty, you would be on face cam. Well, you also have body dysmorphia.
I mean, it's not inaccurate because my facial hair looks awful. It's part of the reason. I haven't shaved properly in a while.
I think you're pretty.
Okay.
Love you.
I know. If you're playing bingo and you got background Amura, you can probably check that one off your list too. Are you doing a wiggle dance to the music?
Yes.
Okay. Do you work tonight?
Yeah.
Aw. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. You asked what I wanted to do after the stream. I'm not really in the mood for doing too much that is going to mentally stimulate me. Okay. You should have time if you do your shower real quick. Or whatever you need to do there. Talking to Nakamura kind of lowers my battle prowess a little bit mentally, but it's okay. You know what? She's not doing horrible as a power pixie. I mean, it's all chip damage. It's all garbage, but I said I'd put her on ice if she lost 3 tournaments in a row. And she's doing okay. Oh god, it's a golem. Well, this might be the deciding factor. Let's do it, Ellie. Go. That's a surprisingly high amount of damage for how much defense golems usually have. After the stream, I'm going to watch your Monster Rancher 4 Pixie run. Oh, I appreciate it. I still have that save file, too, because I emulated that save. I mean, obviously. I haven't played Monster Rancher in a while. Monster Rancher 4. I miss it, man. I find myself a little shorter on funds this year than I really wanted to be. Not that I'm in trouble. I'm actually okay. And again, knowing my privilege, I am in a position where last year I was able to put money in the stock market, and I still haven't had to pull it out yet. It is some emergency money I have, which definitely most people can't do. But my point is, I'm trying to buy fewer games this year, and I'm trying to replay or play games that either are really deep in my Steam library or just favorites from the old days, you know? Including Monster Rancher, which is part of the reason why we're doing Final Fantasy XII during the week, because that's been sitting in my library for God knows how long, and finally getting around to it. I could try a defense golem run? That'd be cool. I would actually like to go back to 4 and play around with defense, because I've never made defensive monsters in that game. Like, not specifically defensive monsters. And I usually don't do long-term thinking in that particular game. Because the game, Monster Rancher 4 doesn't fully encourage that, because Monster Rancher 4 is so much easier than 1 and 2, and maybe even 3, but certainly 1 and 2. That with 4, the game almost wants you to try to beat it with your first monster, your Geru. And you don't have to. You can do long-term projects in that one, but it's offense wins championships in that one. Wow, she made me shut my mouth. Good job, Ellie. Your first tournament victory. Guess we're not freezing you yet after all. And we got a wood box. We got 30 points of intelligence that we're not going to use. You know what? You definitely have earned some praise for winning that tournament. Yeah, what did we get? It's a roast newt. That's very nice of them. Let's use this effectively. Doesn't that instill discipline in the monsters? Because if it does, I think... used as medicine. Yeah, like, frickin' she's already upset because I'm strict. So let's sell the roast newt. I don't need that. We'll sell the mango. Because I don't think that actually heals fatigue. But maybe it does. I don't friggin' know. And we'll sell the drug. No, I'm going to give that to her. I will actually give her the drugs. Because high tough is what I want from her if we're making her a defensive power pixie. Makes it easier to increase the life and toughness parameters. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. That's... Yeah. That's what we want, so... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get power to 200 and then we'll take advantage of that. If there's a sale next... Hell yeah! If there's a sale next month on training, I'll have her do the defensive course. Okay, there we go. So power over 200. She's now doing better. This is an important time for Blue Ellie. Okay, so now she's an adult. So now she needs to do the level 2 trainings. So we'll put her on defense and life. Unless I get a sale and have an opportunity to go to give her defensive training. Oh, look at that! Fantastic timing. Thank you, Ayase. Wow, is the game listening to me? I'm scared. Okay. Special. Blah, blah, blah. Toughness. You will probably learn a new skill. Do it. Hell yes. And hopefully you've got a good 30 points or so out of this situation. That's not bad. I know tigers don't hit very hard generally, but... Wow, she's actually putting up a fight. She needs higher numbers, but she's putting up a fight. This is why I've always liked Monster Rancher, because for as much as Monster Rancher is documented and as much as monster-raising players tend to prefer save scumming constantly, if you are a filthy casual like me, and you just kind of dick around with the vaguest sense of what you want to do, Monster Rancher lets you win. I mean, it will take you longer, obviously, if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're intentionally doing something against, you know, logic, like a fucking power pixie. But with enough dedication, time, and generations of training, you can do it. You can raise a power pixie out of any pixie in any game and win. It will just take a while for certain combinations. 34 points is not great, but it's not nothing. And she's got a new skill. Excellent. Okay. Hey, man. No one will be happier than me if she actually does some success here. Yeah, me too, Aroma. I am very sleepy. After the stream, I'm probably going to play... I might play more Grand Theft Auto just to turn on my brain off until I'm tired enough to sleep. Move. See, she's getting nothing but intelligence attacks, which is not great for our... Wait a minute. The kick is a mid... Huh. I saw that it was cheaper from the middle distance, but it didn't occur to me. So I've been even using her wrong. Interesting. I'm just putting intelligence types attacks on the second bar. Huh. So I've actually been fighting with her incorrectly. Very interesting. Alright, let's get defense so we can get a little bit more. Yes, Gumdrop, do it. Double defense and some life. At the cost of intelligence, because who cares? Okay! 18 points from a critical success. When the maximum is 20. That's pretty flippin' good. Holy shit. Alright. Okay. You know what? I've got a little bit of a little bit of optimism here. Oh. I misread what you said, Aroma. You just told me it was next week. I apologize. Okay, Ellie. I wouldn't say this is make or break. I mean, if you do well, I'm definitely going to commit to seeing out your entire training situation. Hello, I'm Francesca. Thank you for waiting. Anything goes. This rule sets today's monster battle afire. What? The brave breeders of this island have stood up to their name. I'm not drunk, I promise. Hagima Official D is about to begin. Pyro, I think I smelled alcohol on her breath. Yeah, me too, Aroma. Okay. We have superior numbers to the Suezo, other than speed. Well, not defense either. Well, not life. Ugh. But who knows? Maybe we'll be fine. Alright, let's do it. That's fine, Crowbeak. I'm just headcanoning that everyone in this, in the world of Age has a bit of a neurological language disorder in their brains. It's from eating nothing but mangoes and having to deal with mochis everywhere. No, stay in the middle, Pyro. Middle. Middle, 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 middle. I mean, does close range get... No, that's even less. So I've been screwing myself. I've been costing the moves more than I need to for no reason. Middle, middle, middle. Her close-in move then would be Slap, except she doesn't know it yet. Wow, her accuracy is bad. His speed isn't that good. We won, but that wasn't a pretty one. Still, 1 down, 4 to go. 2 Tigers. Another Suezo. We might do okay in this tournament. Unless one of those things has an extremely unusually high defense. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Go. 38% chance to hit. So we've got to work on accuracy. I know for Tigers that's because of his speed, but still, that's too low. We need to work on accuracy a bit. Go. I mean, I guess I could train her like I trained cucumbers and just alternate power accuracy and defense life with her. And then rest her. That worked well for our golem. He did great, so... I mean, her numbers won't be as good because she's not predisposed to any of those, but it's just as good a training plan as any. Go. Oh, that worked out. Spam, 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 spam. That double worked out. Spam, 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 spam. Nicely done. Okay. Shit, dude. This is working out for us. Oh, that's Canely. That's the one who beat us in the last tournament, too. Maybe we can get a little bit of vengeance. Keep it tight, Ellie. Keep it... Go! Nice. That's about 10%. I need to be hitting harder percentage-wise to not make this such a toss-up. Ah, come on. He's gotten lucky with his to hit rolls, too. Go. Go. Fucking Canely. Yeah, he's hitting way more often than his hit percentage should be. Which again, I'm not saying the game's cheap, I'm just saying I'm unlucky. Hello, Monster Fenric. Thank you for joining the stream. We're raising a power pixie, apparently, because I'm a glutton for punishment. So, we're giving this a try. But she already... Like, there was one point before you joined where she had lost 2 tournaments in a row. And I was like, if she loses the third one, we're canceling this project. And she won it. So I'm going to keep my word, and we'll see how well she does. She is failing. I mean, yes, she is failing. I'm not... yeah. She's not... But she's doing just enough that she is... She may be failing, but she's still succeeding in her failures? I mean... I'd almost say in D&D terms she's rolling a lot of 2s, but she rolls just enough nat 20s that she's doing fine. Like, I don't know. Okay, I mean... Go. And she's landed, like, every shot in this fight, even though her accuracy's garbage. I mean, granted, he was confused, but still. Yeah, that's her first knockout. Unbelievable. Good job, Ellie. She is staying afloat. Exactly. That is the best way to put it. She's not failing, she's staying afloat. Oh my god, she has a chance to win this tournament. Even though I'm so, like, I have so little room to maneuver. Okay, now, he has nothing from the front, or from close in, so if I can keep the distance a little tight. Oh, his scratch isn't anything. Go. Oh wait, she's winced. Okay, so her accuracy is artificially down. There it goes. And she still missed, but she's getting less than 50% to hit. Of course she's going to miss a bunch. Ugh, come on. See, one hit. All she has to do is land one. And it's countering him hitting me like 3 or 4 times. With that, she has the battle, probably. Get him. Spam, 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 spam. It's alright. At least I wasted clock. Wow. And now she can't be knocked out yet of the tournament. If Canely loses, Ellie wins the tournament. Okay, nope, a rematch, and it's the one I have trouble with. Okay, well, let's give it a try. Alright. Be more patient. He has no moves from the far range, so if I can keep him at a distance and only move in to attack. And hopefully I get a little bit luckier on those dodges. Wow, that is the wrong time to foolery there, Ellie. Come on. Ugh! Wow, she has missed every attack on... Spam them! There's only 12 seconds left. Spam, spam, spam. You've got to do something here, Ellie! Ellie, what the hell?! That's not enough to do it. Oh... That was so many misses. Ugh. See, that's why if you are going to have low accuracy, you need to be able to hit like a frickin' nuclear missile. Because one attack will slip through, but if it's only one, you need to make sure it fucking counts. And it did not count for her. But her accuracy was... She's so weird! She's such a weird enigma of a monster. I should not have praised her. Yes, what the helly? Sure. Whatever. Well, we can't afford to send her out on another special training unless we get another sale. See, this was like, I don't mind being a little goofy, but I'm thinking like what we really needed was a reliable monster, because that way we could get a whole bunch of money built up so we could do weird experiments like this. It's fine. Let's see if she can do accuracy power. Oh, okay. That's pretty sizable. Remember, the max is 20. Defense only went down 3. I can counter that. It'll be slow going, but I can counter it. Wow. She's got a chance. Yes, Nisi? Hello, Nisi. Why are you screaming? Oh. It might be lap time. Oh, God. Nisi, there's no room for you up here. Yeah, I know you're disappointed. I even crossed my legs for you. The mic's in the way. Oh, she's doing cat core all over the living room now. She has been a very clingy cat this week, too. She's been glued to my lap. I cannot shake her. Here, jam a pill in your mouth. Okay, next battle is going to be... the Youth Cup. Alright, I mean, why not? It's the next one. We'll just keep working on our plan here. Accuracy, we'll alternate Angst and Gumdrop. Wait, she's already my 4th monster? Wow. I love the advanced games. They're so fast. Like, they're partly this fast because they're cartridge-based. You don't have to worry about loading crap. All loads are instant. And, like, but still, like, it's just nice. I'm very spoiled with, like, the PlayStation 5's solid-state hard drive and all that. But even there's lots of loading screens. But, you know, it's just nice, man. Giving me those nostalgia vibes back in the day when you just jam a cartridge in your console, hit the power button, and you're off to the races. 10 points of defense on a basic success isn't bad. That puts her at another level also. Okay. She's so weird. Monsters that tread water are weird to me. Like, it makes more sense to me if they are completely abysmal failures or very, very good at their task. She is neither one. Still no sale from Agima, so I guess we'll just keep doing our routine here. She probably could use power accuracy instead of accuracy power. Because she's not getting very much out of those half gains. DX having instant loads is so nice. The mod that adds back in skip drill additionally makes the game very fast. That is helpful. I may get that mod. When I play Monster Rancher on my own, like, it kind of... It adds up over the course of a full game doing all of the trainings, you know? I mean, obviously you don't. just making conversation. Well, it's here, the week of the Youth Cup. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Thank you, Francesca. I already read those lines today, so I'm not going to do it again. I'm getting hungry. Hashtag Pyro Eat. I did eat breakfast, but it's been a minute, so... Okay, let's go. Well, we've beaten Breeze before. He's the one who can't hit for shit. Yeah, 7 hit points isn't that much. Okay, light him up. Still only a 46% chance to hit. Like, I know the advanced games use the classic accuracies that are very low, but that's lower than even I like. I always prefer over 70, but if I can't have that reliably, I at least want over 50 reliably. Because this is just sad. The only reason we're doing well here is because of how often they're getting confused. And we can't rely on that beyond maybe this class. 28% chance to hit because she was winced, even with him being confused. Those are some garbage numbers, but she pulled it off anyway. Not worried about Melanie. March might be a problem. Oh, shit. Took my hand off the controller. I wasn't expecting her to get confused immediately. We're just gonna stand here and stare at each other, I guess. Yep. Good dodge. Even she's only got a 50% chance to hit against us. Well, she might get her second knockout today. Go, 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 go! Well, still, a win is a win is a win. Alright, one more mochi and then hopefully we can put a bow on this tournament. And if I win, I'll have a perfectly asymmetrical, table, I guess? Go! 48% chance to hit normally. Okay. Good dodge. Wow, they are getting confused often at this level. Definitely cannot rely on that long term. Oh! Good dodge. Stay strong, Ellie. Try to keep dodging those. You can't take another one if we want to win the tournament. Okay, good job. Go. Spam them. Not with Mega Ray! Okay. Tournament victory. I mean, she's still been a massive money pit so far, but hey. Oh, wait. Yeah, these two have to... There we go. Our circles on one side, our X's on the other. Very nice. Very pleasing. Very satisfying. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay. If you're not completely worn out, we can... Okay, you are completely worn out. Nope, it says you're in good shape. Alright, we'll do a single training, since there's an official tournament here. So, single training on... Is there anything close to another level? Speed, but we don't care about speed, so... Life, I guess? Hop, 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 hop. Good job. Way to go, Ellie. 11 points of life. That's pretty good for a single training. Yep, Ellie may be tired now, but she'll get her plenty of rest. My dear brother? What? What's the matter, Aroma? Why are you saying that? Why are you calling me that? Would you like some tea? I'm sure your eyes must get tired from all your reading. What's going on? Are you feeling okay? Do you have a temperature or something? No, I don't have a temperature, ding-a-ling. I mean, no, dearest brother. My physical state is just fine as usual. I know this tea may not be your taste, but, well, don't worry. Don't worry, cyanide won't affect it. Pyro, do you know what's wrong with her? It's scaring me. What? Oh my god, that face! Holy shit! What are you saying? I mean... What do you mean, scary? I mean... Your words raise questions in my feeble mind, dear brother. Oh, forget it. I'm tired out already. What are you trying to do, Aroma? What's with this change of behavior all of a sudden? Well, Murdoch came by the other day and told me that I'll never find someone to marry. That was the wrong marry. Me unless I am more ladylike. That's bullshit. That doesn't mean... But it's okay. Forget it. I'll just be me. Fuck yeah, Aroma. There is just... No! Way! I can be so ladylike anyway. Okay, okay. I'll just be me. Maybe Mr. Marduk is right. You! Be quiet! I may have to go in and Photoshop that face expression of hers out of that so I can use that as the thumbnail for next week. Holy crap. I will never look at her the same way again as being this sweet, naive person. She absolutely pulls toenails off just to feel the rush of pain. Okay, let's do this. Oh, God. 2 golems. The mochis probably have some decent defense, too. This is not going to be easy. Damn. Well, good luck, Ellie. That's not to a good start. Okay. I wonder how many of these events are in the game. Because I don't think we've had any repeats, and we've played, what, a good dozen years or so at this point? I mean, obviously in game years. That's pretty funny. That's why we love Monster Rancher. Isn't the monsters of the battles, it's the crazy people. I agree with you on that. That's part of the reason I like the advanced games so much. Because that's the problem with 2. I mean, and again, it's not really a problem. 1 and 2, and 4 to a lesser extent, really get, like, and 3. Once you're within a certain vibe and routine, you don't break from it very much. 3 was pretty good about that, because 3 was like playing episodes of the anime. But 1, 2, and 4, like, once you kind of settled down and got into your rhythm, it was almost a sports simulator where you just ran matches. But it's not a bad thing, and I like that kind of gameplay, but it makes the games a little less memorable, I guess. I just got licked by emoji. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Now I should be able to win the fight, even if that keeps happening. I just need to keep him at a distance. I'm gonna just shit kick him when I have the chance. God, why do I see... Why are his licks like dropping a tab of acid? Okay, thank you for finally dodging that, Ellie. Good God, my fucking nightmares. No. Yes! More! Good job. That should be enough. Don't get one last lick in. I'll kill you. Okay. Good job, Ellie. It's all bacteria. You know what? I accept that headcanon. I accept the headcanon. The mochis are just filthy, filthy creatures. Alright. Okay, this one has a lick from close range, so we need to probably stay in close if we land something. Ugh. Probably did that too early. Nice dodge. He's got a 46% chance to lick, so that's not nothing. Oh, get him. But we want to avoid that headbutt because it may actually cause enough damage for us to have some issues. That I can do all day. I don't mind my monster being licked by a mochi all day, as long as I have nothing to do with that. Nice. Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh, man, missed an 80% chance. Alright. I mean, this is fine. Okay, whatever. We took the W, that's all that matters. Ugly one, but I'll take it. I keep forgetting what the breed is called of Fior up there. I never remember that breed name. And that's what Gumdrop is, and I can't remember the name of them. Go. Ah, come on. Go. Ah, come on, Ellie. You whiffed on 2 high-quality chances. Due to him being confused. You can't win without that. Lezione? I actually don't know how to pronounce that. Hello, Lakebane. Thank you for joining the stream. But yes, it's visually familiar, but like none of the Monster Ranchers have ever been voice acted, so I can't. I don't know what anything is. Oh! Always the problem with the old school games. That's why I never realized I've been mispronouncing one of the Final Fantasy VI character names wrong the entire fucking time, and it blew my mind. Our samurai boy's name is Kyan, not Cyan. Even though it's spelled like the color, it is pronounced Kyan. Alright, well, that's a whiff, but everyone's lost at least one, so we're not out of the woods yet. Well, that's not confusing next to Kane. Different game, but yes, that's... I'm with you on that, Crowbeak. I forget which YouTuber brought that up. I want to say it was the Angry Video Game Nerd. Was the first one who I heard say Kyan, and I'm like... It was bothering me the entire time they were pronouncing Kyan. But then... I think I looked it up, and the official... guides that Square put out, not even like a player's guide, but like the art books and stuff, show that his name is pronounced Kyan, which is more literally translated from his Japanese name. It's just, yeah. Like, Tifa was always Tifa to me, but I think that's Tifa, if I remember right. I haven't played the remakes of 7, but I think they pronounce it Tifa, or something like that. It just... It's not quite... It's just weird. Thank goodness for voice acting. It is Tifa? Okay. Someone's name was different in 7 than I expected. I can't remember who though. Or maybe it was just someone being... Maybe... You know what? It could have been someone taking the piss. I bet. What about Yuffie? Is it Yuffie or Yuffie? Or is this something else entirely? Alright, Ellie. You've got a chance here. We've beaten Slimer once. Let's take him down again. I have to look her up because I hate her. Yeah, I don't particularly care for Yuffie either. I mean, unless they made her even more annoying in the remakes. Ugh, well, that's probably sealed our fate. Ellie, I think our experiment is gonna have to come to an end, my dear, because... As much as I want to make a Power Pixie, not just for the lulz, I like Power Pixies, but... I mean, at a certain point, we have to play to win. And we don't have the money to really do some wacky experiments. And this is definitely a wacky experiment. She could do it with enough time and training, as I said, but we just don't have the in-game money for it. And because this is the stream, I want to do actual progress. I don't want to just dick around. So... Yuffie is pronounced annoying and useless. I accept this. No, I'm not praising her for a second place finish. Alright, I'm going to pull the plug on this. We're going to freeze her. I don't want to just terminate her Just in case I want to go back to this eventually, for some reason. Like, but I think trying to... You're going to give me another ad, and then that's going to make it worth it. Every time I'm like, no, let's cut her loose, something happens. And I've still got $7,900. Like, we can afford it. I mean, God damn it. All right, just a bit longer, I guess, Ellie. Every time. Every time. Every time. All right. All right, what is your weak spot? Besides everything. If we're going to send her into special training, she's getting roughly around 30 points of defense. So I can do that and then also give her an additional defense training, and that would probably push her to level 5, and that would give her a much better chance. Because if she can take the punches, then she can survive long enough to do chip damage. Possibility that you will learn a new skill. What sub is Ellie? Ellie is an Antlin. Oof. No, that was nothing. If we can catch her life up a little bit too, if she can get 200 defense and 200 life, she'll be okay, but I still don't think this is good long term. Like, long term, she's going to get her ass beat because she's not going to be able to hit hard enough to make her few moves that do trickle through count. Like, that was the great thing about Cucumber, that Cucumber only landed 1 or 2 shots a fight, but when he landed them, they took out half the health of the enemy. Come on, get out of wind so I can attack. Okay, spam, 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 even though I think we're kind of dicked. Spam, 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 spam. You know what? I agree. She needs accuracy more than anything with this, because her kicks, like, she can't even do chip damage if she's not landing them. This is never hit and never hit and always be hit. Okay, she learned a skill. Every time, man. Oh, excuse me. Lifesteal. Okay. Hello, Dar. Thank you for joining the stream. You worked a 13-hour shift yesterday and moving sucks. I remember those days from Walmart. I totally get what you are putting down. Who is texting me? Everyone should be subscribed to me so they know when I'm streaming. Something is releasing on July 17th. I don't care. Right now, any additional money I've got is sort of earmarked for, Death Stranding 2. So, my artist, Akamura's baby brother, and I have come to an arrangement because he wants to see Death Stranding 2, specifically me playing it. And I wanted to get the game anyway and forgot it was out, so that's on the list. And he even made me a deal that he's knocking a price off of our latest art project. So I'm kind of indirectly being paid for it. So, yeah, man. I need to, Hey, I hate to be, a capitalist about things, But I am very subject to money with the, with the channel. I mean, it is a business, so I'm not a total asshole. My point is, if you pay me to do something, I will, you know, if you desperately want to see something on the channel and you're willing to pay me for it, then I'm willing to do it even against view counts, depending on what it is. Like, we can negotiate. Because there was talk about an all-mochi run of Monster Rancher 4, which, I mean, I would sooner have an unnecessary root canal, but if someone pays me hard enough for it, then I will do as the public demands. What? Do you want to be trapped in the same room as a dozen mochis for 40 hours? I think a root canal is... Well, you slept through 2 because you've had medication... You've had chemical means to sleep through them.
I had a local. That's it. I slept through it.
Akamura enjoys getting dental work done. Like, legitimately. She's very strange. That's why a weird cat like Nisi makes sense for her. I still need to play Death Stranding, says Crowbeak. Death Stranding is definitely one of those games that... I don't think it's a love it or hate it kind of game, but you have to be wired for it, which I am very wired for it. The concept is very relaxing to me. The Kojima woo supernatural horse shit is whatever. I mean, it's harmless. I do love the sense of community the game brings, which is ironic since you're playing alone. But, like, just the fact that you're using people's stuff and they're using your stuff. I felt really nice when I built a bridge in the first area, I think, and it got 24,000 upvotes. Normally when I build shit, it gets like 5 upvotes. But it was very helpful, and that made me happy. What I know about Death Stranding is it's fucking weird. It is fucking weird. It's, I mean, it's Kojima. It's Kojima woo horseshit. But the gameplay loop is very relaxing to me. It's SnowRunner on your feet. Or SnowRunner is Death Stranding on wheels. Like, you know, both of them are very moody, and I like them. Mochi is a locked breed in Monster Rancher 4. Ah, not with not with a good cheat device. It's not. That's how I handled my all pixie run. I just did the code that gives you every monster unlocked from the beginning. But that was the only cheat I used. I don't like cheating in the game. That's another level of accuracy. She's gained 2 levels of accuracy since the last official tournament. We have a decent chance. She just needs to keep it up. That sounds very appealing. It is very appealing. Because the basic gameplay loop, as I'm sure you know with Death Stranding, is just pick up package from one place, go to place to deliver it. You're just a delivery boy. And when you first go to an area, it's just wild terrain. And the more you and other players go over the same area, it makes the ground a little bit easier to deal with. Like, there's one particular area I recall in the second sandbox where it's just very rocky, so it's kind of hard to navigate at first because it's just a pain in the ass even by car. But every time you walk over it, the rocks get a little more worn down. So if you go back and forth over it, say 4 or 5 times, making deliveries, eventually the rocks are basically flat, and then it's just a trail. It's just cool. It's an interesting idea. It's literal environmental storytelling. And when you build shit, like say you build a bridge, the more votes it gets, the more it shows up in other people's games, which means you'll have a bigger opportunity for even more votes. And like that's how you know a specific thing that you build is good. Like, you know, it uses a like system, which I don't particularly care for because it kind of feels social media-ish, but it's almost a literal like. Like, I like this bridge. It makes my job easier, and therefore, you know, it's shared more. It's just interesting. It's very synergetic. Synergized? I don't know if synergetic is a word. It's very synergized. Everything just kind of works with everything. I really enjoy it, but it's also my my pace of game. If not for the supernatural woo. In fact, the supernatural woo was my least favorite part of it, which it is in most Metal Gear games. I can stand it, but that doesn't always mean I like it. All right, Ellie, this will be your third attempt at the official D. You have 300 accuracy. Please tell me you at least have more than a coin flip on your freaking attacks. And who's still texting me? What is wrong with you people? At least I'm not getting as much spam today as I usually get. Probably because it's Saturday. Go. Synergetic is correct? It sounded right in my head. I guess even if it's not a word that is commonly used, that's one of the nice things about English. You can kind of cram a word together by using its components. Ah. Oh, I don't think I ever finished. The whole reason Precisely When Adulterin wants me to play it for the channel is originally I did a full run of Death Stranding for a former member of the community on Discord streams, and Precisely When Adulterin was there for that, among I think Ledge and a few others, and there are a couple points that are fairly emotional. I was a little numb to it. I didn't think the storytelling was as good as some people say it is, but I also recognize I'm almost 43, so certain stories may not impact me anymore. And, you know, all stories are subjective. Any story may or may not affect someone to a high degree. And my point is that Precisely When Adulterin was quite affected by the Death Stranding story, which, great. I'm legitimately happy about that. So he's wanted to see the sequel, as do I. I do want to know where the story goes. It's so blue. What, Death Stranding 2? Death Stranding 1 is all about the green, unless you mean the sky. I think Death Stranding 1 also got a bad rap for its sense of scale. For that, because, like, they did come up with some weird horseshit explanations for certain things. Because, like, the sky is always blue in Death Stranding 1, which is weird. It's one of the only modern games I can think of that doesn't have a day-night cycle. I don't know why Kojima made that choice, but I do know that the in-game lore reason the sky is always blue is because it's not actually the sky, but it's the pollution or whatever that is so bad that it's just permanently made the sky look like sunny blue? Like, it's a weird explanation, but Whatever, man. We don't have any bikini ladies who breathe through their skin, so I'm calling it a net positive. I should post this proposal or treat on the post part of the channel or make a video. People do seem to be informed by videos. Which part? What are we talking about? Oh, the if you pay me enough, I'll do it. I should, actually. I mean, that's how to freaking advertise. Well, so I used to run a thing where I was like, if you pay me $30 a month through Patreon, I will stream the game of your choice in a month. Not for a month, but like a one-off stream. But that got out of my control, which is why I didn't do it. Or why I've stopped. But for a one-off situation, I don't think it's a bad idea. That's why I would rather negotiate with anyone who's actually willing to pay. Because it's also, I don't want to sound like a douchebag. You know, again, it's not always about money. But like, you know, if someone has an interesting challenge they want me to do, and they're willing to pay for it, or there's a collection taken up. Like, if someone pays me $100 to do a full run of Monster Rancher 4 with nothing but mochis, I will do it. Because that's also way more money than would be generated through ad revenue of a standard series. So, you know, I could... Huh. I can do goals on YouTube. Could I do a stream with a goal that says get Pyro $100 and then we'll do a Monster Rancher 4? That's like double dipping audience kindness, but I wonder if that would serve the purpose. Anyway, whatever. To be fair, the way you advertise is if it makes Pyro laugh, he'll probably do it. Well, what's the all mochi run in that case? That's not laughter. That's just sadness for everyone involved other than the mochis. No, never mind. I will delight in making the mochis sad. Alright. I finished my cup of coffee. We've got 7 minutes left in the stream. And Ellie is on the doorstep of getting promoted, so... we might take her the whole way, see how far she can get exactly. We need to negotiate me paying you play RimWorld. Yes, I started dicking around on that a little bit again, just to remind myself how to friggin' play it. And I'm doing terribly. I never learned the real tricks of RimWorld, and I always feel like I'm behind in that game. Which I know the game is trying to challenge you, but like... it feels to me like I take too long getting my basic setups accomplished, so I need to learn how to play it more efficiently. I think I used to know how to play it efficiently back when I first played it in Alpha 10, but the game's evolved so much since then that I don't know the proper flow anymore. I wonder why more streamers don't do fan-sponsored streams. I think it's probably an image thing. I mean, I'm not comfortable begging for money, and I know it's not even begging, but it, like... also, I think a lot of streamers tend to get famous by doing the thing they like to do, and then they get an audience, rather than the other way around. Because it's like, if all of my audience comes to see me play Monster Rancher... and then I'm like, pay me to see me play more Monster Rancher, it's kind of redundant. That's why I wanted to couch it in being a specific challenge or something. Holy shit, good job, Ellie. Okay, so Ellie gained another whole level of defense and another whole level of accuracy. She got promoted. She's now turning a profit, technically. I mean, we're on the way. We're doing all right. It really sounds like Pyro wants to do an Omochi Run Monster. You know what? Honestly, I just want to play Monster Rancher. I've got my love for the game back. Because I got burned out of it for a long time, which is why I only did a partial amount. But like, doing it this way with the streams and such is fantastic. This streaming Monster Rancher specifically fits the game style, my style, and it stops me from having burnout. Because you have to realize, when I was doing Monster Rancher for my... Yeah, we'll give it a try. When I was doing Monster Rancher daily, I mean, that's a lot of work. Not only was I doing all the voices, all the editing, all the work, all the recording, often those episodes would take me longer than a half hour, even though that's all that would be in the finished product. It's just exhausting. Evil Genius is the exact same way. I was telling the mods the other day, the longest thing I ever cut from waiting around in Evil Genius 2 was 4 hours. For you, it was literally a smash cut. For me, it was a 4-hour chunk that I cut out of the video because of nothing fucking happened. And that's the shit that feels like it's just fucking exhausting. And I, you know, I hate it. I don't like games where I have to wait. And I don't like doing that for the show. But it's unavoidable in Evil Genius 2. And it's arguably a part of Monster Rancher. Bye, Akamura. You got this. Please don't bring me anything. Yeah, we've spent enough money. I just want a grilled cheese sandwich for lunch. Oh, did we get... Oh. Bye. Huh? I know. I can make my own grilled cheese sandwich, is my point. Okay, bye. Games that make you wait at times is fun. At times, yes. Not 4.5 hours. That's where it, you know, that's what I'm saying. If it's like 10 minutes here or there, that's one thing. Well, I mean, hell, even with Monster Rancher, I'm able to chat with you guys while I'm doing a battle. Like, that's not a big deal. None of this is a big deal. 4.5 flippin' hours is ridiculous. And yet, there is a game that I do want to do for the show. I don't know when, and I don't know if I mean, it'll probably be subject to the hook. But I want to do one military camp. I've wanted to do one military camp since it came out like 2 years ago. Because it's Evil Genius, just from the other side. And we did a stream of it, but I wanted to do a full run. Not just for the show, but for me. I haven't had the time. Because I've played it a little bit on my own, and there is so much more waiting around for that game than there is even Evil Genius. It's freaking ridiculous. And it's hard for me to motivate myself to record it when I know what I'm in for. Because I don't like recording sessions that go freaking 10 hours just to get 5 episodes. Which is not a problem with Monster Rancher. Especially when I stream it. Haha! Good good dodge, Ellie. Way to play. Keep kicking them. Shit, kick them. Kick, 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 kick. Kick, kick, kick. Nice. Another victory. Wow, so far, she's hanging with the C-class. She's not dominating, not that I would expect her to, but she's hanging with them. And Monster Fenric is off for dinner, and as soon as we're done with the stream, which will be after this tournament is over, I am going to make myself a grilled cheese sandwich. I think we should pay Pyro to play Disgaea. Disgaea... I don't like Disgaea, but I've only ever played the first one. So... And I don't know why I didn't like it. There was something... Part of it was I didn't know how to play it properly, because I've come to learn that in Disgaea 1 especially, it's quality over quantity. So even though you can have like 10 dudes on your team, it's better to just have like 3 really powerful, synergetic dudes instead of quantity, which is weird. And I know I didn't play it intelligently back then, so... Because back when I played Disgaea 1, I think there were only 2, and I believe now there's 7. It's been a minute. Go, go, go. Spam, 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 although it's not going to work. She's not going to... Yeah. That's okay. That was a pretty good showing. I mean, she won 2 of the fights. She hung with the 3rd, and if this was a round robin, she would have had a real chance to win the tournament. So that's not a horrible result. I'll even actually praise her or encourage her if I'm given the option. Didn't need those stats, but thank you. Not bad. Do you want to praise it? Yes. In this case, yes. She did pretty friggin' good. Especially just coming out of the D. So, I'm pretty satisfied. Okay, that will do it for today, I suppose. In one sense, I feel like we didn't get much accomplished since we had to retire Cucumber immediately. But on the other hand, we've done a lot of work with Ellie. She's probably about halfway through her lifespan. She probably doesn't have that much growth to go. But at this point, her stats are actually on track. Like, her accuracy is on track where she could probably be a replacement coach. So, she's doing okay. I mean, the worst case scenario is we would use her as combining fodder. But I think her accuracy is going to wind up being high enough that she could replace the level 1 accuracy coach. Maybe even the level 2 accuracy coach. Maybe she could replace the accuracy power coach. Whoever that is. Or open that up. So anyway, my point is... she's not useless. She's just not very good at fighting. And that's, again, another reason I love these games so much, because with Monster Ranchers 1 through 5, hell, 6, like, this kind of monster, I would just cut him loose and not waste my time. But she's got a purpose when this is all said and done. Huh. Alright, if I don't stop, I'm going to play this forever. So, thank you all very much for watching. So next week, we'll keep her alternating. She's basically doing the Cucumber training regimen, alternating Angst and Gumdrop. And Monday and Wednesday, we're going back to Final Fantasy XII. 6-hour streams for that. So we should be back as normal. And then I don't know when the hell I'm doing Death Stranding, but I'll figure it out. And a donation from Rain. Thank you. Here's to hoping for Chaos and Monster Rancher 4 one day. I certainly am not going to turn down a donation or more Monster Rancher 4. I kind of have a feeling, unfortunately, an all Mochi run is going to be in my future. Shit. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again next week for another stream. Have a good weekend, folks. Be safe out there, and happy 4th if you're in America, I guess. I know it's the 5th, but eat a hot dog for me. Bye, everyone.